All right, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
This is Tony.
I'm Seabass.
And we have some guests with us today. Is that? Try that again. We got some guests with us today.
Got a little round table.
It's square, Tony.
No, he's talking about the people that are around the table.
Got you. All right, so we got Rob with us. Rob, say what's up.
Hey guys, what's going on?
If there's a pause in the podcast, it may be Rob talking because he talks really soft, so you gotta kind of listen.
Get away from the fucking mic.
It's my deviated septum, guys.
Show him again.
For those who have one, they know what I'm talking about.
We have our brother Steve from the Whiskey Glass podcast joining us tonight.
What's going on? What's going on?
We got our man Ivan with us tonight.
What's up?
So, just so you know, Ivan and our son. Wait. My son.
Yeah, let's reverse that.
By the way, Ivan had him. No, it wasn't me. No, I'm just kidding. So my son graduated at this from the same school as Ivan's son, but your son's was the day before.
Yes.
Even though you went to the same school.
Even though they went to the same school, they did separate dates, and it was a big hoopla.
Yeah, man. So I was in that group text with everybody, and I was a little confused about that. I wasn't asked, one of those "don't ask a question if it's a dumb question" type deal. But
Right.
I was like, man, how if they went to the same school, is it all split up? But obviously the COVID thing or whatever, I would imagine, right? Or just too many kids.
COVID.
But
That's the only school that did it, right? That had a split graduation.
No, I think a couple of them did it, and then the rest of them did the virtual thing.
Oh, yeah.
but in regards to your last names, shouldn't you guys have been together? Because it isn't your last name the cutoff? The first letter of your last name, Domingo?
Yeah, the letter of my last name was L, so it started from there to the back.
Is it? Yeah, I know, but isn't it usually A through L and then M through Z?
No.
They did A through K.
Man, you work for the school district?
I'm glad you didn't do filing for
I could have
nobody.
sworn it was always A through
How the
L.
hell you know that?
Nah, it's usually
Is it?
L is usually the starting point. Pimping.
My son goes there, but he's a junior, so.
So we'll have to go back in a couple of years.
Gotta make it about round.
Nah, we're leaving that school. Sorry, guys.
Are you really? It's been decided?
Yeah, we're probably gonna head to Palm Desert. I'm gonna have a sit down with the athletic director tomorrow, or I'm sorry, Monday, and see what's going on.
Yeah, they did your boy dirty for athletics or something, right?
Yeah, football.
Well, Ivan texted me from the graduation on Wednesday, right? You did Wednesday?
I did.
Tuesday.
Tuesday,
right. And he texted me and said, hey, be prepared. This is a long walk from the parking lot to the stadium. And then you got a downhill walk. And then you got to still walk across the football field, basically the walkway. I don't know what the fuck
bleachers.
it is. Yeah, to where the bleachers are to go sit down, right? Fuck, you weren't lying. I was a walk and a half, dog. I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, like Palm Springs High School, the stadium is right off the parking lot.
Yeah.
He's asked me twice today alone if my legs are sore too from the walk. Like, no, I'm good.
I did
Well,
that
shit.
shit every Friday for 3 years.
I had to put that shit in low 4 just to get up that last little hill. I was like, ooh wee.
Yeah, I heard you said there was like a golf cart that was actually picking people up, or
Yeah, but it wasn't picking Mexicans up.
oh shit.
We were just driving. They had a couple different people in there, but didn't pick up no Mexicans.
What about half breeds?
Oh, here we go again.
I couldn't pull my native card, dog. You know what I mean?
112.
You should have shot an arrow at him.
You can't take weapons to school, man. What are you talking about?
We can say it just so long as you're not fucking threatening to do it, bro.
But shit, it was so hot. Like I was sweating balls by the time I got down that little walkway before you walk in front of the bleachers, and poor little white girls are there handing everybody water. And I was like, "Ooh, you got 2?" It was hot, boy. And I don't know if it's like I told Ivan too, because we took pictures afterwards. I was like, "Fuck, dude, I didn't realize I was so big." Like, and I got there and I walk up the little stairs and felt like everybody got quiet and was looking at me, and I'm like, "Fuck, I wonder if they're looking at me because I'm so big or just I looked that good that day." You know, because I was looking good.
Good, sharp, dog.
I think they heard your breathing.
Yeah, they could have been.
I seen pictures. He was looking sharp
Oh,
that day,
See,
bro.
thank you, dog.
You're welcome.
How was the weather? Was it like besides hot? Was it windy? Because the wind's been fucked lately.
No, you know what? It was actually on our night. It was actually it was calm.
It was the mild breeze.
All right. That's
And it cooled down after about half an hour. I don't know if it's just that my core body temperature dropped or if it actually cooled down.
right.
How was it on your guys' night?
our night, same thing. It was hot, but not as hot as your night. It was about like 100 degrees on our night. There's no breeze whatsoever. I felt bad for the kids more than anything because when we're in the stands,
Gowns are hot.
we had the shade, but the kids in their gowns and the caps, and some of them dressed up. Like James had his little dress pants on, shoes, nice dress shirt. Then he had the gown. Then we got him the lei with the money on it. Then he had the sash as well.
Damn.
So I know he was hot. And so we saw some of the kids get up to go get their diploma. See the back of their
Oh yeah.
Some more than others. Though.
Yeah, some more than others.
Did you get a tan out there?
Like, come on, man! I already got a tan. I already got my, company tan. But yeah, it was nice though, man. I was proud of him. His accomplishment and what he was able to do. Because first 3 years kind of rough. Last year, he really did an awesome job, so I was proud of him.
Milo's had it kind of rough too. His mom calling me, telling me to come pick him up in the middle of his sophomore year, coming into a brand new high school. Like he got here the next day, I enrolled him, and he was in school. So he had to adapt and overcome to a lot of things rather quickly. A lot of bumps in the road along the way, but you know what? The kid stuck to it, and he graduated, and he did his thing, and I'm proud of him. You know what I mean? It is what it
Congrats to
is.
your guys' boys, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know your son, man. To be honest with you, I know the kids that he kind of clicked up with when he moved here, and they're good kids, man. They probably made his high school pretty cool, man, compared to other kids. New kids in the school is pretty rough, but
Yeah.
it seems like he transitioned pretty good,
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's kind of like us, though. You know what I mean? Where he's a chameleon, can fit in more or less anywhere. You know what I mean? But he gravitated to some good kids and held on, and that got him through. So that was good.
It's funny, man. You post a lot of pictures of him, and his demeanor and the way he takes pictures reminds me a lot of myself when I was younger. And I'm pretty sure T-Bone could attest to that, man. I mean, dude.
I can imagine.
Hold on, does he post pictures of Seabass too?
Fuck no, he don't.
That's fucked up. I knew it. Damn it. That's another one.
I don't want to say a bunch of pictures. I just meant from those last few
The
days.
last picture I have of him is from my graduation.
When you were from the promoting for the 6th grade or what?
No, it was high school graduation.
That's messed up.
That's fucked up, bro. Why you stirring shit up?
I'm not, bro. I'm just trying to say it's pretty one-sided, bro. I'm
Not his fault.
It's not one-sided. It's Milo's graduation.
I'm just playing.
Fuck.
I was just trying to search stuff.
I'm gonna have to buy him another fucking guitar just to even shit out.
That'd be nice.
So,
You all fake.
so people who don't do social media, like myself,
Either.
how do we get? Don't you think about us?
No.
Well,
Because I don't know these pictures that you're talking about. I've experienced this in the past where people throw out invites to things on like Facebook. I don't do Facebook.
Do you
So-
get paper invites in the mail or what?
Yes.
You haven't caught on to that one yet, Seabass?
you know why though,
There's
right?
a reason. There's a reason.
What? What's the reason?
Because my old lady works for the post office.
man.
Come on, kid.
Don't do
You
it,
gotta
bro.
put back.
They don't come to my job. What the fuck?
Gotta put back into the business, right?
Gotta support my retirement, kid.
So to answer your question,
Because, let's keep in mind, there are still people out there that choose
use an
not.
iPhone 4.
For real,
All
man.
of
Okay.
It was
my
an upgrade.
all of my grandparents have social media.
Drop
That's all I'm gonna
500
say.
at LG Steakhouse like nothing. That don't make sense. I tell them all the time.
So back to my original question. There are some people who still don't do these things. So how can I be included
Well,
in the fun?
Well, I'll tell you what, and you have a very valid question, and I'm going to answer it for you. I don't have an old lady to tell me, don't forget to send Tony pictures because he's not on social media.
You know what? You got a good point there. Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have that nagging. I mean, that woman there telling me shit.
I mean,
is nagging, though.
when was the last time you went and bought an actual movie from a store?
An actual movie?
Yeah, like a DVD, a Blu-ray.
Oh, that's been ages.
Right.
Right. What do you do?
I watch it on Netflix.
Come on now, that's technology, bro. Moving with
That's
the times.
social media too.
Come on.
Yeah, but I think what he's talking about,
Get on the mic, dog. Get on the mic.
Well, I don't get social. Well, I don't have social.
Yeah,
media.
okay.
I
Because
had
your old
it.
lady will beat your ass.
No, we tried it together, bro, and it just didn't work out. You know,
Big mistake.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Why is
because-
that?
all of a sudden, you know.
Was the first name Rob and her name?
No. I let her do
Oh, it was-
everything. I didn't
it
even
was the
want.
G
I didn't want
family?
nothing about it, and because I know it was gonna happen. And as soon as it did, you know, you get friend requests, bing, 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 bing,
Yeah.
bing. Before you know
And
it,
you like a picture
oh,
of
you
that
know who
baby.
they are.
She
You
thinks
know
you
who
shouldn't
they
have
are,
liked.
and they're all.
Are you speaking from experience?
Or of somebody you
saying.
shouldn't have.
So to me, it's like, why deal with it? Because there is social media is like I mean, how many hours a day do people really spend on it?
All fucking day, bro.
Exactly. So
Which is one of the reasons why we don't do it.
yeah, and think about this: when there's a lot of openings there, you know, one little button,
Define opening.
one
Bow,
little
chicka,
button,
bow,
bro.
bow.
One little button could pretty much.
Somebody slide in your DMs.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds like that. You know?
I call bullshit on that.
What? Oh, that he don't know what that is.
Well, you know where I know what it means from? From the 99.5 show. That shit's funny as hell.
What you mean at 99?
Are we giving her a shout out? What's her name? From the 99.5 in the morning?
Oh.
Yeah, she's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Do the down in the DMs. That shit is funny as hell. You
back
don't,
to,
you don't listen to that?
What Tone had asked originally, how do you, I guess, get pictures and stuff like, you know, you still, like, did you get Milo's package? It was like $300 $300.
I see, and that's I didn't even know about it.
Pictures, announcements. You know, that's one thing we forgot to do this year. We were talking about it, sending out graduation announcements because mainly we didn't know how it was going to go. It was going to be a virtual graduation. Was it going to be in person?
But he's still graduating.
Yeah, but we didn't know if it was going to be like. We didn't know exactly how we were going to do it. So we knew the pictures for sure, got the pictures, but the announcements, that's just one thing we forgot to do.
So where are those pictures?
We have the pictures.
Are those meant to be sent out?
To family.
Oh!
He fucking wrote you in on that shit.
Woo!
He said,
The wallet sizes, she's like, nah, we
You
not
already
doing
know Ivan's cheap. You got the cheap packets and
No.
shit. That shit no bad.
it. We got the, the 8x10s for, grandparents.
8x10.
He, know, he got package Z.
he said, I'm gonna
Not
scan.
A, not B, C, D, or E.
He said, I'm gonna scan that shit. And I'm gonna
Package Z was still $300. So, yeah. So, yeah, we didn't get a bunch of pictures, but mainly we focused on grandparents, family, stuff that we're going to put on the wall.
You could go to
And then-
Walmart and get
Friends.
some dubs of them.
No.
So, but here's
Not everybody wants a picture of your kid.
now here's did you do announcements?
no.
Okay,
He barely knew.
is that
You, I mean,
Hold on a second.
You were here for the argument. I almost didn't fucking go.
I didn't know you wanted to bring that up.
Shit,
Are you serious?
hell yeah.
Because of
Oh
the
yeah,
heat.
that was bad.
Huh? No.
I mean, I fucked around with James. I told him, like, look, dude, it's hot as fuck. I don't know.
No,
Like,
You know,
he almost didn't graduate?
No, I almost didn't go. I'll tell you after this.
let me
Oh,
put it this
Milo
way.
probably send you to hell, huh?
Remember, Soldier Boy used to do sang that did that song "Kiss You Through the Phone."
Nope.
Yeah, it was somebody's song. Who text, right?
Mingo wanted to strangle him through the phone. It was hot, kid.
Damn.
But the question, my next question is a tradition like that an announcement going to the wayside now?
I don't think
I got a real question for you, T-Bone, since this is your topic. Let's say all of our kids graduated on the very same day. All of us are at the table,
Mine too.
right?
Okay,
And we all send you a fucking picture of our kids graduating.
right.
Where are those pictures going?
They will be they'll be put up for about probably 6 months.
Where?
in
Why
my
the
living
fuck
room.
Are you putting up pictures of my kids?
No shit.
Because you're giving them. I still got Mariah and her.
I understand
T-ball.
that, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what would you do with the picture if you actually got one? Like, if,
Just
if,
keep the
if you had
picture
Milo
in your
and
phone.
James'
That's
picture
fine.
right now, or Milo and James' picture,
It'll be up for about 6 months.
but like where? Where would it go?
Somewhere in the living room
Would it really?
without a frame,
Yeah.
but they'll be standing up.
No shit.
And then they'll go into the phone, and in 5 years from now, I'll send it to you. Be like,
Into the phone.
This is exactly the reason why I like social media, because it stores it all. You get posted to your account, and family can see it as well. Family that out of town, out of state,
You don't have
they
their
can see those
numbers.
pictures. So that's why I like to do it. So I posted those pictures to
So
my
none
account.
of your ex-girl
So
never
my
try to
aunts,
get at
my
you?
uncles. No, man, I didn't even go down like that.
Why not? You didn't have an ex-girl, you
No.
sucker.
You joke?
Take the whiskey away from her.
So the next question
I'm
is
just
this:
playing, dog.
did you guys get your son's class rings?
That's what I'm worried
He
about.
didn't want one.
No, I didn't do that.
So another
And to tell you
tradition
the-
going to the wayside.
Well, yeah, I think so. But on the other side of that
I got one.
is I had to pay for my own. And just like I had to pay for my senior trip. So you want it, get on board, buddy. Better start saving your money from your job because you ain't paying rent yet. So
But doesn't that fall into the category of you should want to do for your child what wasn't done for you?
Congratulating
I don't
him.
know if you know this, but
Congratulating.
he
I
doesn't
would think
fucking
so.
parent like that.
I would
It's
think
a
so.
present, bro, for graduating.
He does
Toma.
not fucking parent like that.
Hey, dude,
Presents don't exist in this dojo.
he's had sweep the leg, motherfucker. Sweep the
I'm
leg.
starting to look at Mingo like what's his name from Cobra Kai?
He's had 4 cars since he's been here
Oh,
2.5 years.
Damn, that's love. Shit, my son ain't
I
got.
bought a computer.
Apples and oranges, kid. Apples and oranges.
No, bullshit.
At what point did you say, okay, this third car is your graduation present? Did you say that?
Or was it a shitty car the first time? I kept breaking down. So
Nah,
you
bro, that
moved up.
motherfucker was dope, dog. And I put a system in the shit and told him, don't go to Desert Hot Springs.
86 Regal.
First thing that motherfucker
Lifted. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just fucking.
So you guys got class rings.
Yeah. And I,
Got to.
yeah, I mean,
Why would you, man?
You have a class ring?
I graduated in prison. Dog. I
I was
swear.
gonna say.
Hey, when you graduate, do they do a graduation ceremony in prison?
They didn't because I was on lockdown. So I actually took my test.
He
in
missed it.
handcuffs and shit. In shackles, dog.
Fuck, I studied by candlelight.
I
He took his
studied,
picture
bro.
with his diploma like a fucking mugshot.
I mean, I got it, bro, and I passed 97%.
good job.
Nice.
And look at you now.
And the second reason why is it feels weird as a dude to send another dude pictures of something like that. Like it's
You
weird.
cannot say that.
Like if I send you,
Dog,
booty,
you
like
cannot
if I send you naked booty
no,
pictures,
no,
that's
no, no,
different.
no,
Like
no,
that's
no.
a man thing.
You cannot say that, and you want to know why?
Why?
Because today, or was it yesterday, was one of multiple times that you sent pictures of yourself in the group text.
Yeah, but that's
And when I see it, I'm like,
because
Why
Steve
is
sent
this-
him first.
but he was making a point.
So was I.
What? Look at me.
I said that we all have like that same
No, dog.
attitude, that
You
same.
need to stop that.
Look, man, this is what those pictures are
No,
for.
you
They're
need
a
to
term
stop
of
that.
endearment, bro. When our family when everybody sends pictures of their kids and stuff, it's just for us to let you know,
Right.
hey, check this
Yes,
out, man.
but not of
That's
yourself.
all it's all.
Not of yourself.
The
no,
one-
of yourself,
really-
yeah, bro. Because I
Tony
send
really
pictures
doesn't
of-
want you
have
sending
to.
pictures of yourself
How
anymore.
about that dude who looks like you?
His
that
wife
pops
is
up
getting
in the group
concerned.
text every so
You know what
often?
it is? Because your pop sends pictures of himself where he's trying to be like all sexy and Rico Suave.
Those are all my pictures,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like it's kind of awkward.
Maybe it's the way you looking at the pictures, pimping.
Hey, you probably remember in the times because you know him back then. and shit Like,
I
man,
guess that might be what it is. Because I'm like, what's this? What?
Hey, we don't
Come
know
on.
That, but we like to see. We like to see, especially the one of you in the hat with no fanny pack and all your boys had the fanny pack.
I think I did see
Dog.
the fanny pack underneath the shirt.
I did
He
too.
did. He's
But,
yeah.
but
What they're referring to is Mingo sent out a picture of the old crew from our high school graduation senior trip in Mexico,
In 1989, bro.
and we were all, the 4 of us, the crew, we were rocking sombreros, And at the time, in our defense, fanny packs was in.
Fanny packs ain't never been in.
They weren't in. Them motherfuckers told us
You all should wear fanny packs just to make sure your money's safe.
No, dog, fanny packs were in.
Hell
You would
no.
get them in. You could get them in leather.
For 2
Well, you
minutes.
could have got one with style, at least. Damn.
No,
With
that
those
was-
black ones and fanny pack.
well,
No,
shit.
So yeah, that picture went out, and to reference the other picture that I had sent, it was my 13-year-old self or 14-year-old self all tucked out. No, well, hold on, because the reason why I sent it, there was a story behind that. When Anthony had just joined on this podcast, he would always reference like stories about us back in the day, and he had mentioned that one time. He said, "Oh, my nephew and I, we hang out, and we became tight over the last 2 years." I was like 30. I was in your wedding, dude, all decked out. I'm like, damn, man, fool's tripping. And I was supposed to reference that, even though I didn't tag that whole tag around.
Well, I thought you were referencing his son Milo.
You know, I did until the second one, like it was, but that
You
was that
sent
picture.
more than
was
one
that.
picture of yourself as a child?
It was a yeah.
Well,
I was a little grown up, but the second time. But it was to reference how your brother takes
I even
pictures.
sent one of him with his basketball shorts. Remember when he was back in the 80s? That
To
was
represent, homie, let you know.
cool. That was cool, man.
It is what it is, dog.
Yeah.
So, is there a grad night anymore?
There was a grad night, apparently, but the kids had to find their own ride to the grad night.
And they had to pay when they got there. They didn't do like any kind of, high school specials or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like before, we would pay a nominal fee, and that would include the bus ride and shit all the way up there and back, right?
Okay.
Now, it wasn't at Disneyland. It was at Universal Studios, and they had to find their own ride there and back, and they had to pay once they got there.
So it was just like during the day thing. It wasn't like what we used to go through where it was overnight.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't.
You guys know how you make fun of T-Bone for tipping all the time?
Yeah.
When I graduated, he'd been tipping for a minute. Because when I graduated back in '99 at the Palm Springs Convention Center, when I was ready to bounce, get up on my bus to head to Disneyland, he gave me a card, and it was a nice little, I think it was a C note, as a matter of fact, man.
Really?
Yeah, either 50 bones or a C note, but you hooked it up. So he's been tipping for a minute.
Hey, I know my son's friend. She graduated this year. She's having a big ass party, and they're charging to get in. Like whoever's like part of whoever's crew is going on. They're from Palm Springs, though, but I know like they're having parties on their own since there's not like a dance or anything like that.
How you gonna have a party and charge people to get in?
Because I guess that it's gonna be like big time, you know.
Like where? At the convention center?
Nah, at somebody's house, a house party, but like a senior party.
Like, is there a name coming or like?
Oh no, I can't give that up. Shit, I ain't one for talking, you know. But nah, these kids, since there ain't no dance or nothing, they're having their own parties. But I heard it's like $40 to get in, and
Shit, there was prom and all that. We were throwing parties still back then
there's
too.
no prom this year, bro. There's no prom.
But that's what I'm saying.
what
Like
these kids
you're
are
acting
having.
like, oh, because that shit's not happening, they're throwing parties. Fuck, we were throwing parties back then, even though that shit was happening.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, like a prom, I guess.
Matter of fact, there was this dude that used to throw parties, and you would pay to get in, and you buy your cup, basically, right? And then once the party got full, they'd have like 3 kegs in the bathroom. Once the party got full, he'd call the cops on his own fucking party, get everybody kicked out, and then they'd take the kegs to somebody else's house, and they'd sit and drink for 3 fucking days. Hello. So to answer,
Scandalous bastard, though.
so Ivan, let me ask you this question because you're the closest to what's been going on. So if your son would have come home and said, you can only have 2 of the 4 tickets because I'm inviting my friends.
Oh no, you got to start from the beginning.
Did you see that?
Hold on, you got to say it from the beginning. No, I mean because
So-
audience don't know what you're talking about.
So Milo and your son got 4 tickets to graduation.
Yes.
Right?
4 guests.
4 guests. So it was going to be I had 2 and his mom would have had 2, but she wasn't able to come for his graduation. So automatically, as a parent, I figured I got 4 fucking tickets now. Your aunt and your uncle can go. Right?
Right.
We had a 2-day fucking fight because he had already invited his friends and I had already invited his aunt and uncle.
Because family makes sense, right?
Because
Is it close?
who?
Is he close to them?
To my family?
Yes.
Yeah. I would
Yeah,
think.
they're number one.
They were pissed off that they couldn't go.
They
So
didn't go?
they still didn't go.
No, because he had already invited his friends. I said, okay, well then, if you're 18 and you want to call yourself a man, and you call your aunt and uncle and tell them that you can't go because you're choosing friends over family.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't got his ass a ring either.
See,
Yeah, I'd have been
that,
like, congratulations.
Damn.
dude, it took
No way, no how.
It took-
Because
Yeah, I don't even know honestly, man, how you got away with letting that go down, bro. Damn.
yeah,
Okay, well, hold on a second. Let's really look at this. I mean,
Ooh.
in Milo's defense, if you will, the
Why
tickets were.
would you even do that? You saw how fucking heated he got?
the look on Ivan's face will tell you there is no
Yeah.
fucking
Okay, hold on a
defense.
second.
Actually,
Hold on a
Rob
second.
said when he
I
first
want you
fucking said
I
it.
want you to go ahead and finish that.
Okay.
I'll comment.
The tickets were given to the student, so possession is 9/10 of the law. They're his tickets. Okay,
He's still a
that's
child.
number one.
He's still a
There's
child.
no, he's not. He's 18,
It don't
which is the
matter.
next
He's
Yeah, but
point.
he ain't paying his way.
He's still
That's
a
still
Hold on,
living under my roof.
excuse
I'm
me?
paying all the bullshit.
Hey, he's
18 doesn't
he's
mean
18.
anything, but you get a little
Well,
more responsibility.
hey,
That's it.
He's 8. Well, hold on a second.
Please let Tom finish.
He's 18. They've given him the tickets so he could give them to who he wants to attend his graduation.
Right after you.
Okay, 18-year-old graduating high school, and let's just say, hey, my parent always told me when you turn 18, shit's gonna be different because you're a man now. You're gonna be paying rent. You're gonna be having a job. Shit's gonna change up in here. So this 18-year-old is gonna say, okay, cool. I'm a man now. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I want to invite. My parents were given 2 tickets each because they're not together. One parent, and I gave them these pair of tickets. One parent told me, I can't make it, so here's your tickets back. Did the other parent come talk to me and say, hey, now that we got 2 tickets, let's give them to your aunt and uncle? Which aunt would you like? Because there's 2 aunts, 1 uncle. There was no discussion on who's getting the tickets.
Yeah, it's another thing.
I mean, at 18, he shouldn't have a say in it because they were his tickets to begin with.
No, you're gonna die on this fucking hill. You better
No.
keep
No,
up.
I think I jumped ship.
Okay, because again, he's 18 now. These were given to him. They were given the person he gave them to, which is his mother, gave them back.
Okay,
and he just said,
I understand where you're going.
"Okay,
Let's stop right there.
Hold on.
No,
But go ahead.
I waited. Sit there, please. Okay.
I mean, hold on. Like don't be
Look,
Get him.
you know.
yes, he is 18.
okay,
Still lives in my house. Okay. My son, my kid, whatever the case may be. Those tickets are for us to celebrate him, not for him to bypass his family. His family is the one who helped support him to even get to that fucking point. So, no, you don't get to pick and choose who the fuck comes to the graduation. That's for us to fucking pick and choose. His parents. And for him to even have the balls to say to his dad that I'm inviting 2 of my friends. If I was me, I'd be like, I'm gonna call the friends up. You ain't going to the fucking
Hell yes.
graduation. This graduation is I'm inviting my sister, her husband, his uncle, people who've been there since day one, supporting them on this journey. Fuck no. Listen, James tried to come at me when he turned 18. We threw a party for him. We had alcohol. Oh, Dad, can I get one of those down? I'm 18. I was like, hell no. You're 18. You're still a teenager. Now you're 21. We can think about that. Because even Marta was like, no, just give him a sip of beer. I'm like, fuck that. When he turns 21, he can have his first drink with me. Just like my dad did with me.
Are
So-
you sure it's gonna be his first drink though?
Listen,
With me.
I think he will respect me enough because he knows where I'm coming from. He knows how important it is to me. So, no, I don't think he will. Now, maybe he will, but we'll still have it that way. When he turns 21, we're going to do other shit too, but that's a whole nother subject. But
Hell yeah.
That's just a total.
So you're not
disrespect.
so you're not of the group or the believers that when you're 18 you're an adult. That's what you're saying. He shouldn't be able to go join the
18.
army if he wanted to because
Teenager.
so he shouldn't
Still
be able.
living in my house.
Is he allowed to go get himself a tattoo right now? 18?
I give him that respect if he wants to go get a tattoo.
Why is that?
Because I'll allow him to make that decision.
Why is that? Because he's 18.
Yes, he's 18.
Okay,
but he's still living in my
That's
house.
like you can't start throwing like
Okay?
crazy.
It's not like just get free fucking will to do whatever the fuck you want. No, it's
18
still
doesn't mean that though.
It's still you living in my house. You still gonna live under my rules, and I'm okay with them getting a tattoo. But I'm not okay with him, let's say, trying to disrespect the family by doing some shit like that. That's just,
picking friends over family.
But yes, Rob, 18 does mean that.
and I don't even
But-
know how he was able to give the tickets away because fucking Rancho was like the CIA with that shit.
Yeah.
It's like it had to be pulled up in the phone. They scanned it, go. Yeah, it was weird.
Real quick, let me address Rob. Yes, 18 does mean that.
I mean what?
But
I mean, it's what he
that
said.
you get to
Free to
did you
do
get to
whatever you want.
Exactly, yeah.
yeah. Well, that also comes with a lot of other fucking responsibility. And if you live in my fucking house and
No.
you don't hold on,
That-
and you don't choose to accept all of the responsibility of being fucking 18, then don't come at me about being a fucking man because you can't pick and choose what that shit is just to make yourself get what you want. It's not the way it fucking works.
Here's the thing, though. He could still do what he wants. It's what his parents allow him to do or not in their house is what he really gonna do or not.
No, you can't.
Tony
do
saved
what he
Tony
wants.
saved his life that night. I'll tell you right now.
Everybody could be like, "Oh, this is my house, 18-year-old here." He could be, "All right, fuck you, I'm gone then."
Pack your
And
shit.
Then go.
That's what you
'Cause-
guys say until
when
it
you're at
happens.
that point when
Because
you
it ain't
can-
happened to you guys yet. It's
'Cause you
happened
can
to
pay-
me.
Okay,
I'm
but
gonna tell
when
you,
you
it's
can pay
happened
for yourself.
to me.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
food, shelter, clothing, provide all that stuff for yourself. Okay, insurance, everything that requires to be an adult. Right? When you can do that, then yes, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But when you living in my house,
When you're counting on me,
You guys are getting
What the fuck
sidetracked,
you
man. You guys are getting sidetracked between being 18, blah blah blah, and you know,
tickets.
you guys are getting way sidetracked, dude. Like Ivan's right. He's pretty much said what I want to say. Like you helped your kids get to the point where they're at, not the homies, not the friends. You
Yeah,
did.
but
You mean to
take-
tell me if your son came to you and you had tickets for your mom, Hilda's mom, whoever, and he said like, "Yo, actually, you guys get to choose who you want because the other two I'm giving to my homeboy." That ain't gonna fly. Don't even try to. Don't even try. Don't even try,
No,
bro.
but that's not the
Don't even
point.
try.
That's not the
quick.
point.
that is the point.
No. So, no.
18 years.
So delusional.
Look,
Bro,
Listen,
look,
listen.
here's
So beyond
Okay, let me tell you something. If your son or if your child came to you and said, "Here are tickets to the graduation," and you said, "I can't make it. I'm just going to give them back to you." What does your son do at that, or your child do at that point? He finds
He's a
somebody
kid.
else to give them to.
no.
But here's the
No,
thing, guys.
wait a minute. You gave your child back the tickets and says, "I can't make it. Here are your tickets
I
back."
think you kind of
It's like
twisting
the
it.
throne.
I'm not
No,
twisting
no.
it.
I think you
No,
are.
What you guys
no,
aren't
because
understanding.
that's what happened.
What you're-
His
you're-
mom said, "I
Wait.
can't make it. Keep your tickets."
Look,
So mom said, "Here's the 2 tickets back to my." This, first of all, the fucking digital tickets, so there ain't no giving back.
Yeah.
what you guys don't understand, and of course, your son, you know, you remember Milo just got here, bro, in the 10th grade. It's not like it's been every day of his life with certain people. He's been over there most of his life. So the people who he gave him tickets to might have been there more for them than what,
Yeah,
Milo
are they
thinks.
old friends or are they new friends?
you know? Think about it.
One of them's an
So
old
it's not
Okay.
like, of
Just-
course,
exactly
your
what he's saying.
daughter and
But he
son
doesn't
went to the
live here.
same school their whole life, and your family supported him the whole way up. Same thing with yours. But Milo just got here in the 10th grade, bro.
It don't matter if you don't live here.
Yeah, it was one of his friends from tax
back in
people.
the day.
Okay,
from
exactly.
work.
And it's not about being 18 or not. It's about respecting the family and respecting Milo, right? So it's up to if
But
Milo
wait a minute,
got those
though.
tickets back.
But here, and I'll tell you what I told Milo. Said, listen, we need to learn to communicate.
Yes.
Because had you said, "Oh, Dad, I wish you would have told me because I already invited my friend," I may not have been happy with it. But had you come at me that way, as opposed to, "Oh, well, I don't know why the fuck you did that,"
But you can flip the script. What, and you could have said, "Oh, Milo, I had plans for those other 2 tickets too."
That's what I'm saying. But
you should have stuck to your ground, though.
But he initiated that conversation.
That's what the problem was, though.
Yeah, you should have stuck. Yeah, you should have said, "I'm sorry, Milo. Call your friend."
That's what I've been saying the entire fucking time he's
That's
lived
what the
here.
problem is.
Yeah,
Is you keep letting him get away with shit. I'm sorry. He said
that's what it was.
That's what went
It
down.
came out.
I mean,
no matter at the end of everything,
That was Tony's fault because
Yeah.
I was ready to fucking nail him to the wall. And
no,
Tony
you
was like,
do it. Hey, son, let me tell you what's going on.
Hey,
And-
it's,
I believe that.
you know what I mean?
and as a
No,
man,
I wasn't like no.
Yeah, you
Because
fucking
no, I
were.
wasn't. Because again, the situation was the poor communication between the two.
Tony saw how heated I was and how I wasn't. Like normally I communicate fairly well, I believe, but that boy has a way of.
how did you choose one sister, not the other? You're bad. It's
Wow,
messed
look at
up
Rob
on
trying to
Milo,
flip
man. That's like the same thing, Milo. Like the choice you made.
No, it's
Rob
easy,
trying
bro.
Is it
Yeah.
that easy?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because like you said, some families there, some's not. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I was just thinking like,
Just trying to sever all lines of my family right now. Huh? Fucking bro.
Dirty Rob.
I'm just saying like because it's a choice of family, right? Like you got
You know-
three brothers, two brothers, sisters.
Again,
It's a difficult decision, especially
So-
you only have 4.
yes, very difficult.
So it was hard because I was at first I didn't know how we were gonna divvy it up. So Marta and I talked about it because you got the grandparents. Her mom and dad wanted them to be there, but they weren't gonna be able to make it, and they were gonna go to. My niece is also graduating this year too, so it was kind of figure out maybe we tried to get some extra tickets, but we couldn't get extra tickets. And it was decided, you know what?
Think about how Milo feels his mom didn't come.
Well,
That's some
I
fucked
know
up
that's
shit.
and
some fucked
and
up
you got to
shit.
go back to the basics.
Broken foot or not.
He had 2 groups, 2 tickets for each group. Group A gets 2 tickets. Group B gets 2 tickets. Group B says, I don't need the tickets. Here's your tickets back. So Milo says, okay, well, Group A got their tickets that they were supposed to get. Now I got 2 tickets. I'm 18. I'm gonna do, and this is what I'm gonna do.
I mean,
and
you're really not putting a value by saying Group A and Group B. You need to put like parents. Okay,
parent in Group A,
and then
parents in Group B.
It's tough. Probably. Hey,
maybe the approach could have been different.
On both
But
sides.
maybe the approach could have
My
been
bad.
different.
I don't want to
All
bring
right,
that up.
but bottom line is, Bingo was right. Okay, as the parent, it shouldn't even went to that.
Right.
Like I know James wouldn't even think of something like that.
Out of
Patty
fear?
wouldn't think of something like that. Out of
My
fear.
dad's gonna whip my ass.
Out of
Fuck
fear.
yeah, out of fear. Look at him.
Okay, but ultimately, now let's just take it a step further. What if James did say, my 2 friends are going to go?
I think he already
I'm
answered.
saying,
No.
son, your friends aren't going. Maybe,
No, hold on a second.
maybe I wouldn't have said it like that.
Okay, but hold on a second. Let's just say he says, no, Dad, they are going.
Then I would change my tone and say, no, James, they're not fucking going.
Okay, but again,
And when James
Dad,
woke up,
in all actuality, Dad, they are going. I put their name on the list.
In all actuality, son,
I'm
they
not
aren't fucking going. Okay?
It's a choke out.
There
Dad.
is no, because first of all, I'm gonna have my, how I'm gonna feel about it, but his mom's gonna feel the same fucking way.
Don't get me wrong.
It's for family, bro.
I totally get
Family.
it.
So
But at
it
what
wasn't even a
point?
discussion? It was
At what
the
point
4th
is?
ticket was we're trying to figure out who was gonna get it.
At what point do you say, "Fuck, I can't change this kid's mind. I can't beat his ass. I can't do this. I can't do that." If he just says, "No, Dad, actually, my 2 friends are going."
Then you make sure. Then you make sure you show up with all 4 people who are using the fucking tickets and sign yourself in first, so them other 2.
No, just be
motherfuckers
like,
can't
oh,
make
they
it.
going, and make sure you pack your shit and go with them.
Oh, they okay. They can go. They can stand right outside the fucking stadium and watch from the other side. Okay, but the 4 of us, we're going. We're gonna sit in the stands and do what we do.
but
I
but here's
remember when
the
my daughter turned 18. She tells me, "Hey, Dad, I'm gonna go spend the night at Juan's," which is her husband now. There, she's 30 now. She was 18 years old, and I said, "No, you're not." I said, "You're not spending the night at your boyfriend's house. What's wrong with you?" She's like, "Dad, I'm 18. I'm gonna do what I want now." I said, "You know what? You got sisters that that look up to you and that respect you, and if you're gonna do that, then make sure you take the rest of your shit with you. And she took off, and I remember we were watching that movie with Kevin Bacon.
Footloose?
No, it was with when he sent his son
JFK.
to the gas station and his son gets killed.
Jesus
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Every fucking story.
it's a movie, man. Damn, bro.
You talk about somebody getting fucking murdered.
Was there any?
What do you want me to do? Not tell you guys shit?
Was
I can
there
tell some
anything else
shit
that could have happened in that movie that we may have known
anyways,
What? Did he die? Did the kid die in a
Trip,
gang shootout or anything?
So Trip. So listen, this. Shut up, Ivan. I'm trying to tell the story, man. So
And I
Trip.
already heard the story. You told it 1,000 times. Bottom line, you put your foot down.
Yeah, no, I
No.
told her no.
Yes, she did.
No, she left. She
No,
bounced.
she left. So
Because he stayed his ground.
So she took off and
Ivan's calling
and
you
we were
a bitch.
watching it. No, I stood my
No,
ground,
me,
bro.
not you.
Oh,
yeah, not you.
oh,
Shit,
Oh,
not me.
Where's the fucking eyes?
no, that's your baby boy. It's different. I do the same shit. Anyways, so we were watching that movie with Kevin Bacon. I forget what it's called, but the dude, he tells him, hey, let's put gas. And he said, nah, Dad, not in this neighborhood. It's a bad neighborhood. He's like, man, we ain't got time. Let's put gas. He ends up going in the gas station and they rob it. He ends up getting killed. And I remember, man, looking at my wife and I just started crying. And I said, man, I want my baby back. And she started crying. We started holding each other. This was about 18 hours later. And all of a sudden, dude, I swear to God, like 2 minutes later, the doorbell rings and it's Juan. And he says she went to her aunt's house last night and she's been crying every minute. And I walked outside. I gave her a hug. I gave her a kiss, and we never talked about it ever since. And that was it. That was it. She never spent a night at Juan's. Never asked. She stayed with me till she got married, and now she owns her own home. She's a manager for a restaurant and makes $100,000 a year. And just had a baby.
Stood your ground.
Yeah.
Okay, because
There's times,
your
bro.
house.
There's times though, and I understand Milo's point
she
though.
was 18.
Milo has friends who have been there for him,
I
bro.
understand Milo's
More
point
than
too,
his
but bottom
family.
line is you still
But
in my
more
house.
than your family, bro.
18 years old, regardless, you're not paying your own bills. You're not doing.
That's a
majority of the
cliche
stuff
though,
that I'm
bro.
doing
That's a
for you
cliche.
still,
That's a
as your
cliche.
parent, you give me that respect before you even make a decision like that, especially when it comes to something such a momentous occasion.
Yeah,
I understand that.
There's certain things that you
Yeah, I
celebrate with your
understand
homies
that.
and you celebrate with
Yeah.
your family, dog. And I don't think graduation is one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand
You know what I
that. Yeah.
Like I don't care. Like yeah, you can have boys for life, but I mean,
But if you're not close to your aunt or your uncle, bro, like, why would you want them there compared to people who you're close with? You know?
That's why this is a shit situation. Because all my friends I had were in the same graduation with me. I didn't have to worry about tickets and shit. So I did get to celebrate it with them and my family at the same time. That's why it's a shit situation that it was split. Because one of the friends that went was in the same graduation the day before.
And I think, one of the things for me is, and I think why I have such a hard time standing my ground with him is the situation that in the middle of his sophomore year, I can't take him anymore. Come get him.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. Okay. 4 hours later, I'm there picking up my son. 2 days later, he's starting school. Like, okay. It was just trial after trial after trial, trying to figure out how to make it work with him. I don't have the other parent here to be here when I'm not here to help parent him. So it's like shit slips through the cracks too. You know what I mean? Like as one person, as the figurehead of the house, like, yeah, you do what you can and you try to implement those things in your life and in their life and instill certain values.
It's hard, bro, because my son's the same way. Our sons are the same age.
Right.
And every day, I don't want my relationship with him to be shitty. And that's what it seems like because I'm disciplining him all the time. And that's what it seems like it's been.
That's your job, bro.
It is, but at the
That's
same
your job
time,
as a parent.
it is. But at the same time, like, you don't want to be a dick. You know,
you're not
that's your
being a
baby,
dick.
dude. That's your baby.
If you
don't
listen,
want to take from him. You don't want to make him feel a certain way, dude. You
I
want to make him
understand
feel
what
like a
you're
king.
saying,
You know,
but you're not doing your job as a parent, if you don't discipline or hold your kids accountable,
You're undermining yourself.
Of course.
you have to do that.
Of course,
okay?
you have to, and that's why my relationship is tough.
And they may be mad at you, but oh well, because you're doing it for their own good.
Yeah, but
Okay?
think about
Now,
this, bro.
look.
Think about this. As a kid, my dad yelled at me my whole fucking childhood. Fuck him. That ain't cool, man.
My dad yelled
My
at
did
me
the same.
too.
My dad did the same thing to me. He used to
but-
beat my ass, like same thing. But
My
I feel
dad
like I
was
turned
just
out very
man.
respectful.
My
and I
dad was
respect my
tough,
elders,
man.
yeah.
My dad was tough. I mean,
Dude, my
he
dad
would
beat,
tell me, man, if you get into a fight, don't come home because if you get your ass kicked, you gonna get your ass kicked again. You know?
Dude, my dad beat my ass one time because he almost tried to run over a dog on purpose, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And we got he fucked me up, like straight up, like dude, fuck me up.
You remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember it, but it didn't. I mean, at that time, yeah, you think he's a dick or he's a fucked up, whatever, but it didn't change of who I turned out to be.
Dude,
Or the
that was
person I am. I
the
think,
mentality back
you
then.
know, it's just.
But it either made
it's
you
hard,
made you
dude.
mentally tough, made
Because
you
I've
mentally
been
strong.
on both sides. You know, I've
appreciate that, man.
I've been on both sides where, you know, discipline is everything, and living with my uncle who fucking make me kneel down in rice, made me hold 10-pound weights in the corner for 3 hours, bro.
Damn, were you in
I've-
like Vietnam or something?
Nah, bro, that's just this.
Just because you heard right, it's
Nah,
got to be in
I'm
Vietnam,
telling
you
you,
motherfucker.
But it's this. I mean, like you got to find that line to man. And then you have
Okay.
daughters, bro, to where like you got to be gentle, man. You can't be a dick to your daughters.
Well, yeah,
You
I'm
know?
not gonna.
You got to be gentle to them, bro.
Now. Come on now.
No, but I'm just saying.
How many people? Like, do you remember how many people you were able to invite to your kids' graduations?
I was there. We were there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was there too.
I-
I'm trying to go back to my graduation, which again was back in '99. Dude,
Where's my invite? Lost in the mail.
I
Oh, I was.
I think we got like 20 tickets.
Yeah, I think it
20
was like a
tickets.
rip.
20 tickets?
Yeah, dude. Back in
Well,
I
dog, we
invited
worked for 'em, though.
Dude,
And you still didn't go?
Hey, can you imagine? Can you
It's
imagine?
outside the
Hold
circle.
up.
Yeah.
You got to remember something though, because my kids put in work, kid. They
Ivan's not worth the
no,
work?
because we got like everybody got
Pretty
like
much
5
what he said.
tickets.
hey, don't feel special, man. I got expelled from school. I barely graduated my class. I got 20 tickets too.
My kids were in ASB. That got them an extra 2 or 3 tickets. There was like a candy drive. If they sold like $500 worth
Are
of
you trying
candy,
to tell me Milo should have had just 2 tickets?
I'm just saying.
Hey, can you guys imagine what you guys just went through with these tickets? Can you imagine what happened to a bunch of motherfuckers because of the same shit? Probably everybody, bro. 4 tickets. Everybody wants to
That's
see
why I
it.
asked. I'm trying to figure out at what point did they start narrowing these tickets down? Because I doubt it was just because of COVID. I remember like
COVID's over.
my nephew, my nieces.
No, I think the COVID issue was why they split the.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
right.
But as far as the tickets, no, I think just the graduating classes are just getting so much bigger that
Too many
that it,
Dude,
they
they
can't
got the kids
accommodate.
all spread out too,
The
6 feet apart.
The stands were half empty.
Yeah, they were.
They could have
it's
loaded them
bullshit,
bitches
bro.
up.
No, but
Same thing
but
with the
had
football game.
but had the whole graduating class been there,
It would have filled it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have filled it up.
that's why you only
And
get to
that's
4
even-
tickets
That's even a better point. If they split it up, how come you couldn't get more than 4 tickets? You should have, like,
because
you
they
said,
still
it's
need to
like
separate.
rules.
That's the COVID issue. That's
Okay,
they
that's
still
what I'm
need to.
saying.
Yeah.
It had to be like a split
Honestly,
thing.
yeah, I did like the way they did it, only because of the fact that it was outside, it was hot as fuck.
It always is, man.
Imagine
Yeah,
your last name starts with a Z.
Oh, man, it's 100 degrees. We were in Palm Springs, so I'm glad they did it the way they did. 'Cause,
Palm Springs? You didn't do it at Rancho?
we
yeah, they
did.
did.
So I'm just talking about, out here in the desert.
Shit, I'm glad we got to do ours the way we did ours at the convention center.
That was nice.
Nice and cool
I
inside.
graduated there too.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Have you guys talked since? You and Milo? You
Yeah.
guys good?
He fucking lives here.
Yeah,
No,
we're
yeah.
good. It was. I
a
finally,
learning, yeah, it's
I
a
finally
learning.
had to just kind of let it go and be like, okay, well, it's not something that I was ready to hang my hat on. You know what I mean? Like,
Now you go in there and you talk to him, bro. Like, check him, tell him what's going on and the reason why you felt the way you did.
I think he said it though, communication.
Yeah.
Like this is what they got to work on.
well, and that's what I said.
Milo's a spontaneous kid, and he probably didn't even think, and it was no harm or anything.
yeah,
He probably
that's
said,
what-
I got 2 extra tickets,
Got
man,
you
and
upset.
let me call my boys,
Well, and part of it is that the way he came at me, like I'm real careful. I try to be as best I can because once the toothpaste is out of the tube, you can't put it back in, right? Yeah. I carry that mentality. I do my best not to say shit that I don't mean because I know I can't take it back. And he's fucking 18. I don't want to say something to damage our relationship in the long run because I'm angry about a small situation. Make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
So, but at the same time, it was so goddamn infuriating just the way he came at me about it. And I told him, I said, listen, I said, I understand where you're at and why you feel the way you did. Where you fucked up is the way you came at me. And the reason why I responded to you the way you did is because the way you came at me. You want to be 18, you want to be a man, then you need to sit down and have manly conversations and say, hey, look, Dad, I'm sorry, but, I had already invited my friends, blah, blah. I may not have liked it. I still may have been upset about it, but it would have been a different conversation.
Yeah, you think about it when you have to uninvite somebody, that's big time shit.
Yeah.
So when when you told him, hey, nah, that ain't happening, he probably flipped the script like that because. I mean, to uninvite somebody to something is freaking terrible.
Yeah, and I'm sure that by the time we had talked, and I said, hey, by the way, your Thea and your Theo and blah, 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 he had already made all of his plans with his friends. So all that shit was done. He was coming down from Tehachapi. He was going to stay here. They were going to blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. But at the same time, it was like, look, dude, there has to be a fucking level of respect in the fact that you live in my home. Yes, it's your graduation, but that's a family milestone. Like, it's not just, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just like, fuck, dude, come on, man.
That was Seabass should have been one of those tickets.
He was.
Yeah, he was good there.
It took a fucking fight, but it was.
Not really. Actually, he was kind of, if you want to go, definitely that'll be yours.
He's a people pleaser, bro. He's like my son, man. They're people pleasers. There's some, I got some people.
Because it's sending you to be in a decision, right?
Well, yeah, it's if you want to go, that's cool. Like, no, it's either you're coming or, I'll have somebody else.
He threw a tantrum.
Kind of, yeah.
That's
would you call it a tantrum? I don't know, because
that's what I'm saying. I noticed you said that earlier, and you were like trying to break it up, or somebody said that. So what? That was like that wasn't during the podcast, right?
It was when I walked in.
Oh, okay.
Dog.
Damn, it was going down.
It was like.
It was.
You got heart medicine because you going out of control right now. No, it was.
You got
it was serious.
Yeah.
You're on heart medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now
I was
you better
joking.
take your big ass walking.
But serious, dude, it was going down for real.
Did you?
And I was like,
during the yelling part, or
yeah, pretty much.
No, you were already sitting down when it started because he had come in, and then I said something to him, and then it started, and you were like,
no, he wasn't here.
Yeah,
this was strictly on the phone.
Oh no, that's right. He had walked in. He walked in, then because he started getting brave and talking loud, and I stood up, and that's when he kind of scurried out. So I was like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna fucking catch you. Don't think I won't."
It was bad though.
Way, but I get hands on you, I'm gonna fuck you
bad.
up.
Milo plays basketball. He gone.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's like a gazelle, kid.
It's all right. You gotta sleep sometime.
So when you say you watch what you say, what do you mean? Like, just how you approach when you talk to
tone,
him?
attitude, probably all that.
Yeah, I think
because you're afraid that maybe he'll take it the wrong way and it'll damage your relationship only because the 2 years, I guess, that he wasn't here.
No, I think it was. He'd been with mom since he was like 3, I think, or 4 when we separated.
You would see him.
Yeah, I was there, but it wasn't nothing with like true longevity. Like they'd come up a couple of weeks during the summer. Like I had them, 3-4 weeks during the summer, and then they'd spend 2 weeks with her before they went back to school. But what I mean by that is like, you've had a fight with your wife, right? And sometimes you say shit that's hurtful.
Hell yeah, he's had a fight with his. No, I'm fucking around. I'm kidding.
You like yeah, right. Like you say shit that's hurtful, and then you walk away, and then you're like it's in the back of your mind, and it bugs you, and you carry that shit with you. I can see it in your face, like you slumped over when I said that shit.
Because I don't think I say anything that's hurtful. I'm going to be 100% honest because I'm not going to hold anything back or I'm not going to leave anything unsaid. That's the same approach I take with my kids. I'm going to tell you exactly how it
So
is
hurt whoever
because
the hell
I
you
don't want
can, bro.
anything to fucking build up or to explode later. So
all
right
my
in this
mom's.
moment, I'm just going to tell you exactly what the fuck it is. So
Yeah.
whatever I'm feeling, I'm going to tell you because, again, I don't want to leave anything unfucking said. So we work it out right then and there, and it's done.
I say that. You want to say something?
Yeah, just really quick. One of my ladies' pet peeves with us when we argue, is she'll be like, "Man, I hate arguing with you, man, because you fucking never say sorry." I go, "Because sorry is for losers." I never ever, bro. It is. I don't apologize after we argue.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Like, because I mean, if you're arguing, then obviously when you think you're right,
Right.
Yeah.
and man, I got to be right. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
we're arguing. Like I'm putting all this effort and exhaustion to get my point across. Man, I got to be right.
that was one of their mom's big pet peeves. We'd argue and I'd say it and I'd lay it out and say it one fucking time and I'm done. And she'd sit there, blap, 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 and turn around and look at her. I already told you. Go right back to watching fucking TV. Give a fuck. I've already explained it. We've already talked about it. We came to a resolution, and you want to keep talking about it? You can go talk to yourself about that bullshit. I'm done.
And even if it's not an argument, bro, like if she likes to wear sandals a lot, and I'll accidentally step on her feet, and I'm like, oh shit, watch out. She's like, you can't even say sorry? Like you stepped on my foot. I was like, you were in my way. Like, why am I sorry?
Why'd you slip your foot under mine?
Why am I sorry for stepping on your foot? You should have been wearing tennis shoes. You wouldn't have said out.
So stop working for it.
Oh, dude, it's so fun. We have this conversation all the time, man.
And back to what my dad said. Yes, she's annoying like that, but then she brings it up later and tries to fight about it again because she can't keep it. She can't just leave it as it is.
My thing is, I have my mother who's very straightforward. She spent 5 years in YA for a bank robbery when she was 15. I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah, nobody's gonna.
No.
No,
I mean, that's why you guys got me here, right? Hear this shit, right? So, she's straight up, bro. And believe it or not, like,
hold on. Was she able to hide the money before she got
nah,
caught?
she got busted. She did 5 years. She took the rap from my dad, actually. So
I love you, Rob. Jesus
Bonnie
Christ.
the thing is like when people are straightforward, it's cool to be straightforward with people, but with your family, you hurt them,
Right.
So to me, it's like you have to be gentle with your loved ones. You have to make sure that they know that you care about them. And make sure that they're, like, I'm saying this because I had 3 daughters and then I had my son 8 years later. So I had to learn at first it was, doors getting kicked in with the cops and shit. And then then I had to tell myself, like, fuck, man, I can't be putting my kids through this shit, So my mom still to this day does the same thing, bro. And till this day, it still hurts people, And it
She still robs banks?
No, she probably would. Though. Again, I ain't bullshitting you, bro. But so I've learned over these time to still get your point across, but to be gentle with your family and everybody else. Fuck them, But to be with your family and your loved ones, you don't want to hurt nobody,
Right?
And that's just me in my opinion. But everybody's, they do whatever they do, raised different way, but. For being through what I went through and seeing all the hurt and shit, man, I'm done with all that shit, bro. I don't want to see that or my family ever hurt no more, and I don't want to be the cause of that. So
Right.
I go things at it gently, and I try to make it best to where at the end, everybody's happy, bro. That's just me,
To be more direct to your question, Ivan, about why I say you can't, why I'm careful, because I remember arguing with my ex-wife one time and she wanted to take her ring off. And she reached for it to grab it. I said, you take that motherfucker off, you better know it ain't going back the fuck on. I'm done. Because once you lose that basic respect, it's fucking over. Yeah. So if you take that ring off, you better make sure that's what you want, because that motherfucker's not going back on. So I'm very, very, because it's really easy when you're hot to shoot shit out. And I told her when I married, look, I'll never talk to you the way I talk to anybody else because I have a very sharp tongue and I'm very fast. I will fucking make you cry. But I don't want to treat you that way because there has to be a level of respect. But she would say shit. And she was pretty good throughout the marriage. And one time after we were separated, and it was right after you came, right after Milo came. One of the times she called me and she tried to get loud with me and she started cussing at me. And I fucking told her, I said, hold the fuck on. I said, look, we were married for 9 years. Never did I raise my voice at you. Never did I raise my hand at you. And I never cussed at you. So if you need a fucking minute to gather yourself, take that minute because you're not going to start that shit with me now.
That was Milo.
That was Milo. I said, because you're not going to sit here and try to disrespect me on the phone by cussing at me. That's not the way it's going to go down. So do you need a minute or can you gather yourself? No, I'm fine. I understand. Okay, cool.
So you want you a little pat on the back because you never raised your hand to your wife?
Fuck yeah.
Man.
Dog, when you meet her.
Dog.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just.
No.
No.
If she's coming at you twisted like that, I understand and say, look, I don't speak to you this way, so don't speak to me that way. Right?
Right.
But you're going to be, I never raised my hand to you. I'm like, damn.
No, he never said that. He never raised his voice.
No, he just said.
I said I never raised my hand.
Did you?
Yeah, I've never raised my voice.
Yeah,
I never
we're
raised
back
my
in the
hand.
20s right now.
Yeah, well, sometimes, hey, in Arizona, in Arizona, up until 2 years ago, it was legal to beat your wife with a stick that's no more than 1 inch
What the hell?
thick. You could beat your wife legally in Arizona, and that's where I was living.
I mean, is that the actual like? Oh, my husband just beat me.
What was the stick?
It was an inch and a quarter.
You could straighten your wife out with a small bamboo stick and not get in trouble. You know what I mean?
I think you lying.
I'm just
there.
kidding, dude. I would never hit a woman. I would never hit a woman unless she balled up her hand and tried to come at me like
I
a
would
man.
never hit a woman, but I slap the shit out of her.
I mean, I just can't picture myself getting arguing with my old lady saying, look, I never raised my hand at you.
Because you're not divorced from her. That's what.
Because you and your old lady don't argue like that.
That is true, but even if we did, I mean, how you gonna
Because you sit there with your head down. Okay.
They were divorced.
Tony doesn't raise his voice to Hilda.
Hey, you guys think that Hilda runs shit, but this fool really runs shit, bro.
No, he fucking
He does, bro.
No, he fucking
Think about it. And you guys know
It's like chess.
it's like this.
Who's the strongest player on the board?
The queen.
Exactly. But when's the game over?
When the king
The king's dead.
Thank you.
I don't get none of that, but
She's the queen. She's the strongest player. But then
All right, so
again,
I'm glad you brought up your queen.
Divorce sucks. Let's move on.
I'm glad you brought your queen up.
Yeah, it does.
Real quick.
Yes,
How many years were you locked up?
almost 5.
Okay. Turn the mic toward you a little bit. So almost 5 years.
Yes.
In those 5 years, did you ever pee in the shower?
The shower?
Yeah, when
Fuck no, bro.
you were in the shower.
Well, I was
Because that's why you guys wear the fucking chanclas in the shower so you don't catch nothing, right?
You talk about
Yes.
rules and regulations, shit, boy, you get fucking whacked for doing shit like that in there. I'm serious.
All
bro.
right. So once you got out and you were at home, you jump in the shower. Do you pee in the shower?
Of course,
Okay. How long you been married?
almost 30 years,
Almost 30 years. Have you ever taken a shower with your old lady?
at least maybe 3 times a month.
Okay. And those 3 times a month, how much time do you actually spend under the fucking water?
She fucking hogs it all.
See? So when you're standing there and that little spray hits you and it starts to get cold, do you not have to pee, Rob?
Well, I'll pee on her feet.
See? There it is.
no,
there.
you don't.
There it
But
is.
I do it.
my
But I do
God.
it as a joke, and she'll be like, "You sick bastard!" and try to throw water on me.
Ah,
It's happened
No.
probably 2 or
I knew
3
Rob was my
times,
people.
dog.
She won't know about it or nothing. She'll be like, "Did you pee on me, motherfucking fuck?"
All of a sudden, the fucking water on her feet got hotter. She was like, "Fucking Rob!"
I've done it a few times, but
All right.
yeah, I mean, it ain't nothing like to turn me on or something.
Right. It's just because you're standing and you get in the mist, right?
Yeah, I'll be like fuck around and pee on her feet when she ain't looking, and she'll be like, "What the fuck?" She'll be
Man.
pissed, but it's funny.
Steven, how long have you been with your old lady?
15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
How about you? When you get in the shower by yourself, do you pee? Just a normal thing, right?
Absolutely.
How often do you take a shower with your old lady?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Stand off to the side. The mist is hitting you because she's under the water, right?
Yeah.
How often do you pee in the shower when you're with your old lady?
Never. I've never done it a single time.
Never.
Never, bro.
Fucking try it.
Are you tempted to do it now just to see?
No, dude, that's gross, man. No,
Dude, it's good for the feet.
Nah, I just don't. I don't see how that would be attractive to a woman. I don't, you know what I mean?
Dude, fucking 15 years, bro. Come on.
And dude, the last thing I'm thinking about doing in the fucking shower with my lady is pissing on her feet.
Exactly.
Come on.
Well,
like by the time the shower is done, I'm done.
Well, but
I'm
bro,
not,
it's
you know
not
what I mean?
like I got in the shower and I'm like, fuck, I can't wait till I gotta pee. I'm gonna piss on her.
No, but that's
funny motherfucker.
no, but like you said, like you're in the shower, you're by yourself. The water hits you. I mean, it just naturally happens, right?
Right.
So, I don't think I've ever been at a point where we've gotten in like exactly at the same time. I don't think that's ever like happened. You know?
Okay.
So I think that's why. But again, that would be like not in the back of my head to do that. Period. Like I either wait. Or just not do it. Or I would wait till she's on the, when I get my turn for the hot water, like you said.
So you're close to the drain?
Yeah, and then I'll hit it. But never, bro. That's fucking wrong. That's wrong.
Piss on your lady. I only did it to joke, bro. Make her get mad at me.
Why?
Why did you do it? Though?
I did it because
for
I was
medical purposes.
No, because I was standing on the other side of the fucking shower and just getting the spritz. And I'm like, fucking move, so I get in the water already.
She didn't get bit by a stingray and shit.
I know. Hey, yeah.
Right.
Hey, no, trip on this. I was at Huntington Beach last summer.
What the fuck?
He didn't die, man. He just got stoned. Trip on this. So there's this dude, right? All tatted up, neck, head, face, everything. He's walking in the beach all tough and shit. Like 30 minutes later, I see him in fetal position, crying like a little bitch. He got stung by a stingray and shit. Crying, bro, in tears, holding his foot, screaming like a little bitch. I was like, yeah, you ain't hard no more, motherfucker.
Shit. All right, last one. Ivan, you pee in the shower when you're by yourself?
I have on occasion. Yes.
Okay.
You peed on yourself? I never peed on. Is that what you
Well, he got to be careful though, because
like
tip
a
of
donkey.
his shit will get stuck in the drain and shit.
This shit probably in the drain.
Pull it off his thigh and shit.
Don't pee on himself. They probably hanging in the drain and shit.
He's fucking sitting there tonguing. All of a sudden you hear thump and the water goes.
He probably need that shit in the toilet. Takes a shower while he shits in the toilet still.
Oh, man.
All right,
You ever
Ivan.
flush your shit in the
How
toilet?
long have you been married?
We've been together, or we've been married. It was coming up on.
Better get it right.
You already wheeled it out of the last one.
Or between 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Take a shower with her every once in a while?
We're on completely different schedules. But on a rare occasion, the last thing I'm thinking about is pissing in the shower. If we're in there together.
Well, it's not something that you think about. It's not like I'm gonna fucking pee on her right now. It's just you get in the water, the little shit hits you, and
I think it's
a natural thing.
You asked the question as if we take showers together, like to conserve energy. I mean, to conserve water.
Yeah, if we in the shower together,
Yeah, that's the point of taking a shower. I mean, straight up, like we don't take a shower together to, like, you know what I mean? Like the last thing you think about is fucking taking a piss.
Yeah. If I'm getting in the shower with her, it's for something totally different.
You're pissing over the shower curtain? No, I got you. All right.
You probably slam your shit in the door.
I was just going to say that. When you're closing the door.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I hope you ain't like Big Lou, though.
Bro, man.
Big Lou, we miss you, dog.
I can't believe
you're
you.
probably at home anyway.
Rob, I can't believe you do that, kid.
I don't do it, man. It's just been a joke. I'm a jokester, bro. If I do anything to make my lady laugh, dog.
He's done it, dude.
I think he did it with a joking part. I think that was real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joking, but as to go in there like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get off on pissing on when my lady move. I could piss on you. Nah, bro. It's just like, what's that shit? She turn around like, you motherfucker. Get the.
So you're the only one we haven't asked, Sebastian. You pee when you get in the shower?
Yeah.
Why don't we all piss on our ladies this week and shit?
You know what? Pee on your lady sometime over the next month, and let's report back next podcast.
See what, hey, let's get some reaction. It's not as bad as you guys think. I'm telling you, man. In the shower. Oh shit. Hold on. Hey, we gotta buy you
You guys
one.
really trying to get me on the couch.
Hey, we gotta buy Sebastian one to pee on in the shower. And shit.
I'm not going to understand.
She speak English? She speak English. She'll love you long time.
Vietnamese, Ivan might know her.
She's an Asian girl.
Oh, shit.
What's your preference, Sebastian? Latina,
Asian.
son. Latina, son.
As fucked up as that
It's
sounds.
opposite as
I
your
can't-
dad. Your dad like white girls. You like Latina, son.
Yeah.
I know.
Quick question though. Speaking of the like pissing in the shower, do you guys technically take hot showers or cold showers?
Cold shower to shrivel your shit up, so you can't do that.
I haven't taken a cold shower in I don't know how long.
I'm just
Today.
some people take cold showers.
I
take cold
can't
showers
do that.
every day.
I'll start off hot, but I'll end it on cold.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
I've never ever take. I hate cold showers.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You take showers where you itch after so hot?
the reason, well, no.
Yeah.
The reason why I asked is because it doesn't warm water have that effect to make you fucking piss.
I think both do.
I think water in general.
Oh, is that right?
Sound
I thought I had
water,
water.
yeah.
But I did heard warm water.
Yeah, because when people are like that joke, when people are knocked out, like when they roll the dicks on your face or whatever,
Right.
And they would have put your hand in warm water, you piss yourself too.
I had already pissed myself, so it didn't matter.
He's right.
Yeah.
That's what when he told me about it. I was trying to take
Right.
motherfuckers wrong.
But that's what they do, right? You put the homie's
warm
hand in warm
Yeah.
water and make you. That's what I'm asking.
Is that true though? I've done it, but I've never. That's the.
I mean, have you ever?
We want those kind of friends.
With me was it's like you turn on the shower to let it warm up, and you hear that shower going, and all of a sudden you gotta take a piss.
Yeah.
And that's why I was saying
grabbing
on
your
the last
shit?
episode that
He did. He grabbed the shit. He described the story.
Oh damn! I don't touch your head.
when I start the shower, and then all of a sudden I gotta go. That's why I said I open the door and I just instead of going to the toilet, I just piss in the shower before I even get in it.
For me, it's the actual water itself.
How's your stream?
So wait.
Do you have to push or
you
you
say
good?
you piss in the shower before you get in it?
Yeah, those.
Why you just piss in the
Hey,
toilet?
it helps with the athlete's
Oh, so
foot.
you take a piss.
No, I'm actually out of the shower, pissing into the shower.
Yeah,
What
but
the fuck?
Just to test his
So you
aim.
got a good stream. That's what.
It's to test his aim.
Because all of a sudden, like I said, all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I gotta go, and why am I gonna?
Well, you're in front of the toilet.
To conserve water, why am I gonna flush the toilet? Let me just piss in the shower.
Conserve water, but
Yeah,
drives
you think
500
you're
at
save a
LG.
penny thing like wait,
You fucking Jew.
You can't say that, can we?
Why not?
Oh, all right.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you probably
German.
Oh, are you?
No, I'm not.
Your Doc Martens are.
At least I'm not wearing Hugo Boss.
I'm just fucking with you. But that's crazy, bro. All right, no more piss stories.
Damn, dude, that should have made me drop this on this. What did you guys do this weekend anyways for Memorial, man? Happy Memorial out there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not happy Memorial.
right.
What did we do? Oh, I went to the movie. Oh, peep this. Went to the movies. Bought the tickets online.
Same.
Okay. Every other row was blocked off.
Yep.
So bought the tickets online. Went to the movie theater.
Which
What'd you
one?
watch?
The one right here by Home Depot, whatever that is.
Okay.
Rancho 16.
16.
Okay.
Ooh, you
So
got
the
them
outside
airplanes.
where you used to buy the tickets is closed.
Right.
They tell you to go inside at the concession stand, buy your tickets there.
Right.
So we go to the concession stand to get like popcorn and stuff, and then as I'm paying for it, I said, "By the way," I said, "I bought my tickets online." She was okay. I can print up your tickets now. You know, when we're done with this transaction, I was like, "Cool." So I showed her my little thing. And she printed them up, and she gave me the tickets. We walked through. There's nobody collecting tickets.
wow.
So
You could have
Is
just
it-
gone through.
yeah, is this like an on your honor type deal now?
I don't know about that one. I went to the river over the weekend with my kids, took them to a movie, and check this out. Same thing. I went online, ordered the tickets right, download the app, whatever. You can actually order your food and have it ready too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, like get your popcorn, order your meal, just show up, just scan it, boom, they get it ready, pull it right out. You're ready
wow.
to go. But they had the girl in the front. You know, show them your virtual tickets on your. Oh no, actually, we went to. There was somebody working at the little kiosk, and then you give them the Apple Wallet and they scan their ticket.
The kiosk to get to the actual theaters, or the kiosk where there's
Their
tickets?
kiosk is inside, over at the river in Rancho Mirage. Like you walk in the movie theater and it's like the little desk right there.
Right, with the
That
podium.
counter. Yeah, the podium.
Okay.
And that she was there actually.
Yeah, this
And so-
one.
and then she printed tickets out after she scanned my
Yeah,
phone.
this one, the cashier printed them up, and there's nobody. The two.
So you didn't know what you didn't have nobody to hand them to.
right,
Oh,
you could
yeah.
just walk straight in.
Well, they probably got your people on
They
cameras.
probably got counting.
Damn, you
That was
trying to
crazy.
say, hey, let's roll, huh?
I'm just saying, if I was 18, forget about it.
That thing.
But I saw
All day long.
Cruella. What'd you see?
And real quick, I don't know, it was one of those new Disney movies for the kids.
Yeah, I saw Cruella. Was it a
No,
cartoon?
it wasn't Cruella. It was a cartoon one.
Raya?
Last Dragon, yeah.
Raya. Was that any good?
Oh, my granddaughter, I
Sorry.
bought it for her on TV. I should have took her to the movies, but
Was that Raya?
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the Cinemark app, I downloaded it. If people download it, there's another app where it's like you get discounts And so our tickets were gonna be like $40 or some crap like that. I want to pay like $23 for all of our tickets.
Really?
It wasn't too shabby for all 4 of us. Wow.
$23.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
dude, they were about that before. 15 maybe.
Well, I remember I used to go to the movies by myself
You're
on.
$12 a head.
Yeah, I used to go like on Tuesdays because Tuesday was matinee price all day.
Oh, okay.
So I'd take myself to the movies in the morning, $20. I'd movie, popcorn, hot dog, and a drink, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Here's the downfall, man. I've been wanting to go to a movie for a minute. For the, because it's been shut down when I wanted that movie Popcorn. The popcorn at the river fucking sucked, dude. And again, it had like a weird flavor. Like it wasn't like the movie popcorn I was hoping to have.
You
It's
need
the
ghetto
only reason I wanted to go.
You know, in all
That's
act-
such a disappointment, dude. When you,
I think in all actuality, everything's starting to taste different.
You think so?
Dog, I went to Outback last weekend. Wasn't the same.
I never liked that.
I bought a steak. It was thin. It was overcooked. Yeah.
We went there when Outback. That's kind of me and my wife's medium spot. Not low, but kind of go just for the bloomin' onion. I love that thing.
right?
We went to the river, Blythe. Had fun, man. Rode the Sea-Doos.
Nice.
Got out. It was crazy though, cause I went with the buddy, and he's like, "Hey, man, I got this spot." He's like, "But use the bathroom, cause there's no bathrooms over there." So I was like, "Fuck!" I tell my lady, and she's not one of them girls that like rough things. It's always got to be easy and shit. So we get there, and it's deep into the like a dirt road.
Oh, I've seen there's a bar, right?
Yeah, there's nobody there. So we get there, and the guy's like, "All right, man, come on." And there's about 3 feet of sand. The rest is river. And I'm like, well, damn, what are we going to set up? He's like, oh, so we had to load all of our stuff on a float.
Take it down?
Take it down, dude. Waist deep. My lady was fucking pissed. She has never been through anything like that. And we got all kinds of shit in her hands. Ice chests. Oh, dude, it was terrible. And I was literally like saying, man, fuck this. I'm not even going to put my lady through this shit. But every time I turned around, she was a trooper, bro. I was like, man, babe, I'm proud of you. You made it. And fucking, I apologized. Like,
You said, fuck you, Rob. I had no choice.
Well, it was my boy and his lady. And my boy ended up tapping out. His lady made it.
Hey, T-Bone, why don't you tell a story real quick about the one time we went to the river? I you guys. What do you got?
Did you? Okay, you had 2 Sea-Doos.
Yeah.
Did you just buy them at that point?
Yeah, like they were used and shit.
He bought 2 used Sea-Doos. Take them out to Lake Paris, was it?
Yeah.
So, dog, they were running.
Yeah.
Right? So him and I went out. First time out. Cool. We go all the way out there. Dog, and mine just stops. Out in the middle of that lake, kid. And some people try to help us.
Yeah.
Like tow us and stuff. But no, it didn't work out because like we towed to the handlebars, but it would always just kind of like swing and tip over. So, dog, how did we get it back?
Check this out. The funny part though was we both took off at the same time, kind of like racing type deal, like Wah! And I pulled ahead of him and I'm gone, shoot out. And I look back, nowhere to be found. Where the fuck is T-Bone out? So I make a U-turn, I come back, and he's like kind of in the water, like turning the boat to go, yeah. And so I like splash him with water and shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking like, come on, let's go. He's trying to weigh me down
With his life jacket
Oh
on?
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
man.
And he tried to tell me like my shit's fucking broken, man.
You want to know what the worst part is,
That
though?
was funny.
I finally got towed onto the land area near what do they call
docking,
it?
yeah.
The dock. You know how, like you said, there's not a lot of beach area in these kind of lakes,
Right.
dog. So I had to wait. So I had a broken Sea-Doo. I'm holding it with while I'm standing there. And I got people barbecuing. Like, I'm in their space. Like, they're barbecuing and shit right behind me. And I'm just standing there. And, dog, I was out there for like 45 minutes waiting for them.
And nobody offered you a hot dog or nothing?
No.
Dude, that was such a
Dude,
fucking-
it was so awkward.
Wow.
Dude, I was just
And you had the
standing
whole
there.
family, yeah. Oh, dude. You know, like go get the truck, pull the trailer back down, wait in line to back it down. Oh, it was so fucked up. First time I take them out too. Probably the first time I've been to the river and whenever.
I remember we went, and I went with Pacheco and an old buddy of ours, and went with his family. And I'm pretty good on I used to race dirt bikes when I was a kid, so I'm pretty good on them. And I'm racing, and all of a sudden, my boy, our old friend's girl, pulls up on the side of me, and she's trying to race me. And I'm like, damn, like she's looking at me, and her eyes are like, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this broad, right? And fucking all of a sudden, her kids fall off and shit. Runs one over, dude. Fucks, I swear she fucked. And I'm like, she's still fucking trying to catch me. And I was like, what the? I fucking said, damn, go ahead. Shit, you win and shit. I went back for the son. And she went back for the daughter, and the daughter had a fucking bump on her head from the fucking C2. Oh, dude, that shit was. But that woman was crazy, man.
Dog, she could ride that Sea-Doo, though.
Nah, she was crazy.
Yeah,
the thing was, you remember, you guys told. I heard the first podcast you told a story about her, man.
Man, she could ride. And you know what's a trip, though? She got a ticket.
They got arrested out there.
Yeah, and on the Sea-Doo. Dude, and it's one of those things that you wonder how could you get a ticket on Sea-Doo? You could see the boat coming, like the police boat. Dog, I didn't see no police boat. She was doing some shit.
You know what happened that time?
And dude, all of a sudden, the lights were there. They were right there, giving her, and they were like, pull over, and she had to stop, and they wrote her a ticket.
You know what happened,
Like,
right?
what the fuck do you pull over on a
trip?
lip?
This broad is crazy. I'm telling you. Listen, I splashed him. I went by, splashed her, right? Fucking around. She jumped on her shit and started going crazy. Got pulled over and shit. I swear, trying to get me back, dude. She was crazy, man. I told him to leave her ass and shit. Yeah, nah. The reason I stopped talking to them because he called me and she jumped on his back with some barber clippers and was stabbing him in the back.
Holy shit.
Did he fucking die?
Nah, he made it. Had one eye though. Shit.
I'm afraid to know you right now, Rob. Shit.
Nah, that was back in the day, man.
Oh,
Lately, I've
shit.
been cool. Pacheco got me cool now, man.
What'd you do, Ivan, this weekend?
Oh, Friday, right?
Yeah, 3-day weekend, man.
Yeah. It was my wife's birthday.
Nice.
Just went out to dinner. That's pretty
Had
much
a backyard invite.
We did, but you guys were invited too.
Hey, it's all good, player.
No,
Hey.
Rob likes to play, Warzone.
No, actually, I was.
I guess he was a sergeant on Friday, so he had to be there.
Damn.
How you know what
That
was
motherfucker
on,
don't know
bro?
how to give no orders.
I'm a leader, bro. What are you talking about?
But yeah, man. It was Marta's 50th birthday, so just went out to dinner, and then AJ had his graduation or celebration, so we were there to support him.
God, you're almost
Nice.
So
Where'd you guys go to dinner?
we chose. We were gonna go to Kobe's, but I guess we couldn't get a reservation there. She probably let it slip that her husband was black. And they were like,
Oh shit!
"Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding." But we ended up going to the Cheesecake Factory. When we first started dating, we went there quite a bit. So I think she was a little bit nostalgic about that.
Right on.
It was pretty good.
Has she been any different since you turned 50?
No, you're not gonna get me this time.
Get your ass on the couch.
He got you last time without even thinking.
That was Tony that got him.
He ran home and tried to explain all kinds of stuff. It had nothing to do with what he said.
See, yes, Rob, I learned. After
least
you
you're
guys
not like
did your
Luke.
best to get me on the couch, okay,
You did your own goddamn best.
I was trying to
How
help you
about,
out.
hey, how about Big Lou?
Best. You were there.
When Big Lou was talking and
At
then
the
he just
dinner.
stopped and he would be like, oh shit.
Yeah. I didn't say shit. Somebody started the conversation. You know,
I was
throwing
thinking
little-
about a different conversation. That's my bad.
throwing little grenades out there.
Oh, those weren't little. Those were nukes.
Yeah. Then sat there very quietly and just watch it all blow up.
Umigo?
My favorite part is when you called Tony the fucking spy. I was like, oh, that's it.
Fuck.
That's good.
I know.
You seem very spy-like.
Yes.
No,
Slimy
my
fucker.
wife is the spy.
Man, this weekend was like a first weekend that I was able to just actually not go anywhere, not travel, just kick it, with the kids at home. Man, I've been on the road for the last fucking seems forever, just driving back and forth, Death Valley, San Bernardino, soccer tournaments, like back and forth, man. And we got invited to go to San Diego. We got invited to go to the river. I just shut it all down. I was no, let's just kick it. I mean, trust me, man. Like some quality time at home, not having to get up and drive. I remember when I was 16, begging T-Bone to drive his little V-Dub all around the block. Come on. Now you're just like, fuck this. Let's just chill.
Dude, I don't know what happened. Like for forever, it was just I was at home all the time, and then all of a sudden, it seemed like that week that I started taking off when we're getting ready to bury my mom, like it was just busy. Like one day after, going to eat here, going to hang out with this, going to do this, going to do that, going to do this weekend. We're going out to Eagle Mountain. My cousin works for the water district there, and he invited everybody out there. So we're gonna go out there for a little while, come back, go to your pad, and it's. Now I'm double, like I went from doing nothing all the time to, shit, I got 2 engagements in one day. What?
That's right, man.
Shit.
That's right.
Hopefully you pick up a chick in one of these spots.
I hope not. It's all fucking family.
Oh.
Well, except for Ivan's
Third or
house.
second cousin.
We ain't rolling with the white side of my family.
Hey, how do you circumcise a redneck?
I've heard this joke, but go ahead, Chuck. Go ahead.
Kick his sister in the chin.
God damn.
That's fucked up. My bad.
What time is this party cracking till? I heard DJ Paychecks is going to be in the house.
Hey, I gotta. I'm gonna be there, and then I gotta leave. Then I'm coming back because my boy.
That's what I'm asking you.
My boy Vince is.
It starts at 6:30. So my little girl is turning 16, so nice, big event.
Sounds like an event for us, is what it sounds like.
2 friends allowed.
Well,
I would say he put the smack down. He put the smack down. Too.
But the Mexican in you finally
we
came
having
out.
a blowout party for you with the DJ, but only 2 friends can come. I don't want to hear another damn word.
That's because Marta designed the party. You know how it goes?
That's Marta's party. That's James' graduation. That's baby girl.
Ivan's rules right there.
Well, they're two
and there better be 2 females, huh?
2 of her closest friends. Yep. Actually, it's gonna be 3 because Henry's gonna be there. His daughter Irene, they're real close. So
there it is.
There's her 3 friends.
My
right
arch
there.
enemy.
But
I love them though.
It's
I don't even know why we get along real good.
Because since you brought it up, we gonna go there again. I guess it's about family, right?
Yes, sir.
It's about family. So mainly that's what we wanted about us celebrating her.
It's about dictatorship.
No, ain't no dictatorship, homie. It's about family, man.
I like what he loves.
That's what it's about.
You can't do that.
Oh,
we
my
can talk
bad.
about Jews, but you can't do that.
What? I just said Ivan's Hitler. That's all I said. Shit.
You fucking put your hand up like, have you seen Kyle?
Yeah, but I didn't. You said that. Nobody's seen that. Shit.
No, I don't know where Kyle is.
That's cool. We gonna have some fun. Man. I can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun, man. Some momentous occasion. So
what's on the? So let me ask you this: you hired DJ Paychecks, right? DJ Paychecks is in the house. What kind of music? What kind of? I think it's free actually. What kind of music is on the table?
So
is
radio
it
edits? There's gonna be kids.
Yeah, is it DJ preference or?
I've been charging him for.
It's gonna be the music that we typically listen to when he DJs.
Okay, so then you better have some cardboard. We're about to get it.
It's all right there by the door on the way out, homie.
What's up? So we're all gonna have a good time, man. So
We always have a good time. We're together.
And I can
Man.
walk home.
I need to make fun of
Yeah.
Big Lou. That's the thing. Where's he at, man? He's at his son's football camp for no reason. Parents aren't even allowed.
He's sitting out in
It
the parking
says
lot,
it right there. Parents are not allowed and shit. Man.
hanging on the fence.
Yo, speaking of that, real quick, check this out, man. I'm a coach right now for my little daughter's soccer team, right?
Oh, hell
She's
yeah.
4 years old, right?
Awesome,
Four through 6. We're about.
coaching?
Oh no, I've coached my older daughter. I've coached her all growing up, but they got some crazy rules for COVID, right? And just real quick, man, we have picture day on Saturday. I got 4-year-olds through 6-year-olds. Their rule is just like you said, and it just came to me. They ask us, or they told us to tell our parents that on picture day we got to be there 15 minutes early, and the parents have to wait in the car.
No way.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, wait, what?
You're gonna lose some hair that day.
I'm gonna get in trouble for these little kids. Ain't gonna listen to me. Trying to stay in line in order from tallest to short, like the whole. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like no way, dude. That's impossible. They're tripping.
Yeah, they're taking
Tripping.
these guidelines like over.
You know, I went to his daughter. I think it was the first game, her soccer game, and I was disappointed because after the game, you know, the parents make that tunnel with their hands so the kids can run through.
Yeah.
We couldn't do that.
Part of the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, we couldn't do that.
This shit is just crazy, bro. They
Dude,
let
was-
you
I
do
was like,
this, but they don't let you
man.
do that. It's just crazy.
That was bad.
These were the rules that they want us to tell our little 4-year-old, 6-year-old girls. No tunnels. No celebration after. You can't shake the other kids' hands. No snacks. Like, dude, yeah, bro. Those are the best parts of soccer, bro. And you want to know something? I had 2 parents approach me. One of the ladies was like, "We're really not gonna follow these rules, are we?" I go, "I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I'll get in trouble as much as you guys want. I really don't care." But yeah, that's it. And dude, we've done the tunnel. I think we wound up doing it, right?
Yeah, we didn't.
It wasn't like
was
an official. Yeah,
we weren't touching. The adults
yeah,
weren't
it wasn't like
touching
a
hands, but it
tight
was-
tunnel, but we
exactly.
did it anyways. And the other team was like, "What the fuck, dude?" We took snacks. Like, fuck, come on, man. I'm not gonna do those little girls like that. Hell no.
And there's always that one mom that brings the shitty snacks. Nobody, oh fuck, it's her date. Fuck.
I'm tripping on the 4-year-olds that are gonna be screaming because their parents ain't there.
Bro, I know how to do it. I know how well I'm gonna do it. And then they were like, and we understand that, you know, you're gonna have teammates that have birthdays and they have parties, but please no snacks, no cupcakes, no celebrating. I'm like, come on, man, you guys are. That's horrible.
The rule.
Why even open up?
You need to go play soccer in Blythe.
Shit, not catching nothing.
I walked into when I went to this weekend, and I go into the convenience store on the lake, right? And I'm the only one with a mask on. And I tell my boy who invited me out there, I'm like, "Hey, bro," like he's like, "Man, this is Blythe, bro. They probably looking at you like you crazy right now." So I took it off, and I enjoyed the rest of my time there, man.
I've been noticing that, man. Like, have you gone like to restaurants or like grocery stores, and like some people just ain't wearing masks? Like, fuck it.
I didn't have one on in graduation yesterday.
Yeah.
When
That's probably because you probably would have died if you would.
Hell yeah, fucking vapor locked on the way back up the hill.
my boy came out on Saturday, and we went to the Beer Hunter, just meet up, have a drink,
What?
and then the beer hunter.
Burgers and beer.
On one in La Quinta, right?
Oh,
Right
shit.
off of,
I'm talking about.
His boy.
I'm talking about
Your phone ring?
Keith
I know.
Effington came
Did
out.
I get that text? My phone's still not getting those texts.
Family.
Oh yeah, nah, bro. Hey,
My boy, man, the best man in my wedding.
the white
One
dude,
I went to
right?
high school with, been knowing since the 9th grade. The summer
People are
before
gonna
the
have friends
9th
that are better
grade.
than you.
That they've had longer than you. It's okay that people have had friends
It's
before
my
you.
boy, man. So he called me up, saying, "I'm down here. I'm visiting my parents. Let's go, meet up, have a drink, catch up." And I was like, "All right, cool. Let's do that." So we went to, like I said, the Beer Hunter, right after. What was it, 111 in Washington, right there?
Yeah.
And inside there, people are, no one's wearing a mask. They're just relaxing, kick back, having a good time, like happy to be out. Now staff, everyone had a mask on. So,
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
But
Out
inside
of
the
all of
restaurant,
us through COVID, who do you think that like the biggest pussy? Big Lou. Huh?
Big Lou.
Yeah, that's
well,
The
look,
one motherfucker who's not here.
I was gonna say,
big old pod.
yeah,
Hey, I
Big
had
Lou,
to tell
but
him to
mainly
get
that's
his ass
because-
out.
That's because Melissa was very.
Yeah,
Damn,
he
I'm
was
gonna-
other half. Yeah.
No, I
But
think
she
they
sorry,
had it.
with
I'm
that.
sorry, Big Lou.
I think they had
But
it.
yeah, she was real. She was on it.
No, but that
No,
shit,
it's
I
like
think
my
the
wife
past
was
away
on
from
it
that.
too.
Yeah.
But now I think these rules need to get relaxed because over 70% of Californians are vaccinated.
I'm
now.
supposed to get
They got
vaccinated
their first
tomorrow.
shot or their second shot already. So I think these rules need to be. They need to let us get back to some sense of normalcy. Because you see, now I want to talk about this. OSHA, like they voted on this proposal and said at first they shot it down. The proposal was about the workplace, like people in the office. Like, do people have to still wear a mask? Do they still have to wear a mask if everyone in the office was vaccinated? And the answer was no. Originally, they shot it down to where I guess everyone's going to have to wear a mask regardless. But I guess they revisited the proposal later on this night, and then they voted for the proposal. But how do you force people to get vaccinated? Not everyone really wants to get vaccinated. Some people just flat out don't believe it.
They're gonna force you, dude.
Are you vaccinated or no?
I am vaccinated.
Okay. Are you vaccinated, Steve?
Nope. But are we going to get into like why?
You can.
Okay. I'm not, and it's a very simple fact. Like they're like Rob just said, they're trying to force you to get vaccinated, right?
Right.
Like you're vaccinated, right, Ivan? Like why did you get vaccinated? Like why?
Because I want to get back to some sense of normalcy. To be honest with you.
So is it
because
Marta told you.
So let me ask you this:
Well,
how much did your
because-
vaccination cost? How much did your vaccination cost you?
it didn't cost me anything. I got insurance.
You get
on it,
$50 for it?
But no, I didn't get any like special pay
So-
or anything like that. But also health risk wise too. I got hypertension,
What is that?
High blood pressure.
high blood pressure. So that can contributing factor to if I did catch COVID. It wouldn't be a good thing.
Because you're
So-
like this all the time.
So a lot of these people are getting vaccinations for free, right?
Right.
Through insurance or whatever. They're paying people. They in some states they have lotteries to get vaccinated. You're gonna pull your name. You're gonna win millions of dollars.
California's
they have it
doing
here.
Right, they have it here. Like, just think about that for a second, man. You guys took that. Oh, I'm gonna get vaccinated. Try to get back to normalcy, right? This, that, and the other. But how come they don't give free vaccinations for people that are dying from cancer every day for free? How come there ain't lines of people lining up to get cancer treatment for free? That don't make no sense to me. Why are you gonna get a vaccine? Because they're making you get vaccinated. For
Because
free.
pharmacists don't make cures; they make money.
Yep, exactly, dude. And it's just a fucking just following the sheet, my man.
Yeah, my wife. This is my third vaccination appointment. I've dodged the first two. I'm gonna probably dodge tomorrow. I'm not, and it's not because, it's because like, why, man? Like, why do people really need to get vaccinated out of fear of what? Like, my boy had it, or let me guess, undeterminate, but he's fine. His family's fine. My son had it. My daughters had it. They're fine. I'm not sure if I had it or not. I tested negative 4 times. But so why take a chance in getting something into your body that they haven't had time to research it? It's been less than a year.
Right.
So there's no way that anybody could know anything about
There's no long-term effects.
What long-term effects. So my thing is this. Certain people, it hit them bad. I'm not saying it didn't. But my genes, for some reason it didn't. I really don't want to get it. I'm probably going to be forced to get it because of Cancun. They're not letting people fly. They're not going to let people.
Right.
It's going to come to where they want to get that. You're going to have to get it so they could whatever they have going on. They're going to do. Right.
But just think about it, man. We got all these businesses and stuff shut down. We have businesses in our own Coachella Valley that they're gone. They're not coming back. These independent mom and pops that were once there, they didn't survive the pandemic.
But that was part of their plan. That's part of their plan,
doing,
bro.
That was the government. That was our state shutting the shit down. So that's their. I think that was their fault.
Well, look at all the shit too about what.
It wasn't just our state. It was the whole nation.
Yeah,
the world.
but
Shut
the thing
down.
is, it's gone. It's over now, and they're saying, "Oh, it's gonna come back every year," and this, that. It's bullshit. It's gone. We
That
beat
shit
it,
is
bro.
out there.
It is.
It's not going to be gone. It's going to be one of these things, probably like the when we do with the.
Well, they haven't had one recorded case for now. They haven't had one recorded case for the last 3 weeks.
My wife told me the same.
And I doubt that there's that many people that are vaccinated.
Well,
have
and,
no more cases
here's the
anymore.
thing: why do people still have to wear masks to protect the people that are vaccinated? Isn't that the whole reason for the vaccination?
Isn't the concern not for me to get the shot, for you to get the shot, or wear a mask? Is not necessarily for yourself. Is so you don't pass it to somebody else. So you could have nothing going on with you and still have it, and you could pass it to somebody that might react differently to it.
And by the way, the people who got vaccinated can still get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you're just not supposed to feel the effects.
That's
or
what the
be- right.
that's the purpose of the
It's not supposed to
vaccination.
hit you that bad.
Right.
It's not supposed to hit you. as
And
hard.
so again, the purpose of the masks and the shots, and so you're not passing it.
but it's over. Everybody's saying this, and that, and this guy.
They're
It's
brewing
over,
up a new
bro.
fucking batch right now. It ain't over.
Yeah, I never argued the fact of like if you're wearing a mask, what I gotta wear a mask? Because that's kind of, I mean, if you really think about it, it doesn't make sense. Like obviously, both of us are gonna wear masks. Like just like T-Bone said, the wearing the mask is fine, but it's the vaccination is the topic that we're on, and that's the reason why I didn't want to get. Or I'm not going to. I'm not gonna get one for my kids for sure. Like fuck all that noise.
Think about this, like what they're putting in your body. All right, I'm thinking it's a chip. Blow your shit up. All right, we got 50,000
Suicide
fools
Squad.
with cancer. Let's hit this button. They got cancer. Let's hit these fools with diabetes. It's what the hell are they? Why, dude?
My friend sent me a video.
Did we get vaccinated for the flu shot? The swine flu?
Yes.
Where is it? We don't get vaccinated. No, the swine flu, like when it hit, just
let me
the
ask
same
all
amount of
answers.
people that died. In
Hold
fact,
on,
more
hold on.
people died.
I had a point first, but Rob fucking screwed it.
That's
My
what I
friend
do.
sent me a
I
video
screw
this
things.
morning. She had just gotten her shot, and she
What,
fucking
she?
stuck a magnet on her arm, and it fucking stuck there.
No.
I told you guys.
I heard about
You guys
that.
keep fucking around, Ivan.
Yeah.
What?
Where you at? Where's the magnet? I missed it.
Hey, all I'm saying is
No.
like, don't be a sheep, bro. Don't be a
Oh,
sheep.
look, I see an alien outside.
Hey, don't fuck around, dude. The government just released a bunch of shit saying that.
About that.
But
Hey,
it's the what
look.
it is the magnets are these little small magnets that they're using,
Tracking you right now.
and they're powerful. It's the oil on your skin that holds the fucking magnet.
iPhone tracks.
Oil.
That's true.
Look,
Yeah, but the iPhone, no.
when your kids are born,
Apple does not allow
When your
anybody
kids are
to get in
born.
their shit.
did they get all their vaccinations?
Now, Big Brother's been watching, right, T-Bone?
Did your kids get all their vaccinations when they were born?
Of course.
Okay.
Because they told
you
us
got
to.
it? Why you?
Because we're sheep
Because
at
they
that
couldn't go to
point.
school without him.
Come on, man.
Did our great grandparents get
Because
vaccinated?
there were
Are we still here
Vaccinations weren't
today?
existent.
Exactly.
But that's what.
But human-
But you're comparing like a global pandemic that happened years ago that they had like testing for like tuberculosis or whatever. Like all of our parents had that shot, polio. I get that, but this one like happened so quickly, and like all of a sudden they have a vaccine and blah 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 that they created this. Come on, dude, that doesn't make no sense.
Right.
That makes no sense.
It does in the sense that because, just like you talked about earlier, technology advances. Okay, so they're able to. I mean, it wasn't like happened overnight. It did take them a while, about at least a year.
But think about this, Ivan. To offer freaking lotteries, to offer money.
Because they want people to get vaccinated.
Well, you should
So we
want
can
to.
get
You
back
should
to
have.
some
It's
sense of
just like an American being an American. It's your choice. They shouldn't have to force you to do that to fly. They shouldn't have to force you.
And
to
no,
do that.
and
that's what
I'm
they're doing.
100% on that. No one should get forced to get vaccinated.
Well, here's the stupid shit about that, about the flying thing, right? Because they make you go in the airport, you stand 6 feet apart, and then you get in this fucking dick tube with wings,
just
and
wear
you're
a
sitting
mask.
right next to each other.
Wear a mask.
But here's my
That's it. I'm good.
point. I got vaccinated. Why the fuck should I have to wear a mask? Because you don't want to get vaccinated.
Why the fuck should I have to get vaccinated? Because you want to wear a mask.
So I did.
Vaccine.
Hey,
Why,
Yeah, you go back and
that's-
forth.
shit.
Why am I getting punished? Because you just like fuck.
No, but you chose. But you chose to get vaccinated though.
Yeah, I chose to get vaccinated.
Why can't-
So I shouldn't have to wear a fucking mask because
Why can't
No,
I
but you
smoke?
can still
Why
get
can't
it,
I
though.
smoke a cigarette in a restaurant
Well, you can
anymore?
still get it.
I don't want to get fucking lung cancer from your ass.
Wear your mask.
What we're saying is it should be a choice, bro. And if you want to get vaccinated, that's fine. If I don't, that's fine. But don't fucking keep me from going to Cancun for it.
Yeah, because I don't want to catch COVID when you on the fucking plane.
And you
Put into me that they're gonna kill
And
me
you-
later.
you proved a great point, Ivan. Like you said,
You're gonna die no matter what.
look, man. You said that technology is advanced. You know this, that, and the other. You think as smart as we are, the human race, couldn't figure out a way to dissolve this and have restaurants and people lose their businesses, we couldn't figure something out in that meantime to control it. Like everyone to a frenzy, everybody fucking panicked, the media went nuts, the news went crazy, drove everyone else crazy. Like it took them that long to figure out, let's say 6 feet apart, let's wear a mask.
Whoa.
Like why did everything have to close down? Why did people have to shut shit down? Why did people have to lose their businesses, ruin
Someone
families?
who's in office didn't shut down
They wanted Walmart to take over.
System that was already in place by the former president. I'm just saying.
No, that was dissolved a long time ago.
But then how stupid is it too though, and created even a bigger swarm of bullshit that they're giving people on unemployment this extra money, right? And then they put a moratorium on their rent so people didn't pay rent.
It's still there,
but it accumulated, right? So at the end of the pandemic, you still had to pay all that shit. Well, yeah, that's why people are getting kicked out. That's why so many people left California when they first dissolved that shit. The problem is they did that, right? The people that own those homes suffered because now they're out of that income.
Not really, because the banks didn't have them pay either.
Okay, so now the banks are suffering. Well, you see what I'm saying? They're passing the fucking buck along.
Well, they got loans. They got loans. All the banks got loans. It was all
But here's
nobody had to pay, bro. Put it that way.
But here's the point. Up. Yeah, now they have to. Everybody's paying for it, and we're paying for it now because now they want to give bonuses to people to go the fuck back to work because they're still getting all this free money from the fucking government. So real quick,
it's been for years.
Rob,
come on, man.
Thank you so much for coming. Steven, thank you so much for coming. Ivan, thank you so much for coming. This is why the Sideshow does not discuss fucking politics because it's bullshit. Man. Yeah, Rob, we're going to shut your mic off now.
Kiss my ass, motherfucker.
Got nothing but love for you, dog. Appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with the Sideshow. Tony, any final words?
No. Looking forward to Miss Patty's birthday this weekend.
I'm good. I got nothing.
Looking forward to the party as well. Again, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Check out the Whiskey Glass podcast. Is that how I say it? Did I say it right? I feel like I've been fucking drinking. Jesus. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Love you guys. See you soon.
Yeah, bye, guys.